Yo, welcome. It's Monday. Welcome to the Monday Midsole. I'm your co-host Kev, aka Buckeye City Soul. It's been a while. This is episode 2 of 2022, and it's in May. How y'all like them apples? But I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Old Man River, the man from Arrested Development. Polos and James.
Oh man, I'm ready for all the old jokes because your boy finna be 50. Big 5-0.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep, next week.
I didn't even realize that until I saw your post. I was like, this nigga about to be 50?
I realize it every goddamn day I wake up. What's good, fam? It's your boy Polos and Jays. Excited to be back, man. I ain't been on the show since last year, so I'm super pumped, super excited, and ready to talk some shit. With that, I'm gonna send it to the man with the non-essential shirt on because he's not essential.
Leave Kev alone.
I know.
What's going on, everybody?
Right.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mo. It's been a minute. I didn't even realize we had a show in 2022, but
I neither.
Did have one. We did have one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We had B
Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't here.
Good. It wasn't a loss.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little out of
You're gonna be rusty.
Out of practice.
Oh, good. I forgot we had to bring pickup. Shit, I had to run to the room and grab what I got last week. So,
all right, well,
but I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I didn't even know we was gonna pick up, but I got them.
I forgot.
Of course you got
but hold on, let me go ahead. Welcome to What's in the Box, sponsored by Unboxed App. Hey. And this is where we talk about what we picked up. Unfortunately,
I just realized you're in a new area.
No, I'm in the same area. The boxes are upstairs.
Oh, well, we can start with Marcus because
you got time to grab it.
Yeah, Marcus will be here for 30 minutes by himself.
No, I ain't pull out everything. No,
I'm trying to think what I even got. To be honest with you.
I just bought 35 pair of shoes since the last time we was on. So
yeah, I bought a lot, but I don't know.
Yeah, we only in second quarter.
I haven't bought a lot.
I haven't. Well, look.
Why you looking? Let me highlight the post in the chat.
Yeah, let's do that. Kev, go ahead. Go run and grab your stuff.
All right, let me go ahead and pause.
All right, so we got Beard Jedi. He came in and dipped out, but what's good, Beard? Flash E Hall. We got J4 running. My boy Jay changed his name every time you look up and shit. We got Dub P in the building. Another one they changed their name every time you look up. E Money, EIEIO. We got my boy Jay-Z up in the building. What's good? Big Joe, the OG. What's good, fam? Higher Soul, what's happening with you? M. Kern, what's good? My brother, KB Fresh Kicks, always in the building. Raymond Adams, what's good? We are back. The homie, the OG, Shoe-Tang Clan, my brother, Channel Chilltown in the building. Make sure y'all go and check him out. Go follow. He just hit his 800 salute. Go get him to 1,000. He should be at 1,000. He should be at 10,000. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Channel Chilltown. And Chilltown, drop your link in there, man, so they can give you a subscription follow. We got Bulls Girl 32. What's good, my sister? And that's all I see so far. If you're in the chat, man, say something, so we can holler y'all out. It's been a minute, so we want to show y'all love because y'all always come through and show us love. But while we are waiting on Kev, Mo, go ahead and show your pickups, man.
Okay, well, cool. Thought we were going to start with you, but I guess this will be quick because I don't be having shit. I picked up these the jumbo blazers with the blue swoosh. I'm really loving these. Like, I love the blazers, but the jumbo swoosh, I'm really feeling those. So.
Yeah, I wasn't even feeling blazers, you know that, but that jumbo swoosh got me looking, man. I want all of them.
Listen, man, they got some. Yeah, remember you told me about the orange joints. I said I got to try and pick those up. So I'm really liking those, man. They got like a little off-white feel to them, but I'm definitely feeling those. And then I got an assist on these because, of course, I can't hit on shit these days.
Is that the Joe?
The Joe Conversations Amongst Us 550. Let me tell you, they're clean, but the whole thing is canvas with little spots of like suede. So these are them joints where you ain't trying to wear these to no picnic, no club. Right. No, nothing like that, because these joints are gonna get thrashed. But they're nice. They're nice. So
Yeah,
appreciate the system.
I've seen some videos on them, and they're pretty dope. So I'm gonna have to go on and grab them. I'm gonna have to get the other pair too. What is the 2002 R?
Yeah, I really. The funny thing is, I actually at first liked these better, and then the more I saw those, I was like, man, I kind of like those better. And the funny thing is, they're the more expensive, but they're cheaper resale than the 550s.
Right. That's crazy. I saw that too. That too.
Man.
That's crazy. The 550 is just hype right now. That's New Balance go-to shoe right now.
Right. Exactly.
Them joints run small.
Did it? You got it.
Yeah, like I bought a 12. And it was like, it wasn't bearable. I mean, it was too tight to even consider keeping. I took them back.
Really? But
now I need to
seem to be all right. I got an 11.5 on mine. They seem to be all right for me.
Mine is
no narrow or just short.
Shit. I think they were.
Bow?
Yeah, I think they were not comfortable.
Which that's right, because you got those all black joints, right? The black and the
I had them. I had them. I took them joints back. We're not keeping shoes just cause anymore. Shit.
Nah, I feel you.
Got a couple other folks jumped in the chat. Shout out Sean Mebin. Was good, my brother. Maserati Leak. Who else we got? Hop Dog. Shoe Tang in the building.
Shoe Tang.
I think that's all I see. I may have saw BZ Maxfield. BZ was good.
Huh? Is it that Maul? He said, "I'm sitting in the dark like I'm in the interrogation room." I know, like my light always be off. Like
you sitting in the dark like you got a concussion.
There go Queen Paula Map in the building. What's going on, Paula? All right, let me go ahead and run through a few of these. Like I said,
wait. I thought we were gonna say you for last because that's gonna eat up like 20 minutes.
Man, Kev be acting like he ain't bought shit. Kev probably got about 30 pairs.
I really haven't.
Yeah, been buying nothing. I've been seeing your hands at least 4 times a week.
Yeah, I ain't showing all that.
You know what? Like, I don't even remember what I've bought since the last show, and like it's all over the place now since I changed the setup. So. If it's not like a 1 through a 5 or 6, damn, it might still be in the box.
OG Kicks in the building was good. Well, you go ahead and go. I'll wait.
All right. I bought these joints. The muslin.
Man, I need those, man.
What you think of them in hand, Kev?
I like them a lot, man. I mean, it's something that you definitely want to wear where you can control the environment because
canvas.
If you don't, then they'll be nasty looking. So I mean, it might turn into a project if you don't pay attention to them. But I mean, some people were talking about these are kind of like the Armanier. I mean, I can see what they're saying, but it's definitely different.
Right.
So these, and then I did get the Georgetown ones.
Damn you.
Yeah.
I had to get these.
You knew he was gonna get them. You got all the 85s, don't you?
Except for the one with the airship pack.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have those? I thought you had those.
Nah.
You sure, man? I swear you got those.
I've got the breads. I don't have the
white. You got the reverse bread. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the white and red ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, with the yep.
Yeah,
I forgot those were in 85. Okay.
And this is an eBay purchase. I spent $30 on these Bruce Smiths.
Oh, wait, he had a shoe?
Yeah, the Nike Air Beard. You don't remember these?
I remember that.
I remember the shoe, but I didn't remember they were Bruce Smith. Right?
Yeah, they were Bruce Smiths. He had he came out with the white pair and the black pair. They were, that's what we used to call them, but he used to wear them. So, I'm like, how you don't know him? Shoot,
that's right. I'm appalled at myself for that one.
And then
shout out Michelle Torres, aka Laced Up MD.
There you go. Good? Ohio stand up. And then I caught these Rebellionaire. Is that what?
Man, I don't know why they didn't come with them red laces like that, but them red laces set them off.
Yeah, I was like, with the back. I mean, come on, I had to go find a pair.
Yeah, I took them out of
these boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, these I was gonna sleep on them because I don't really wear the shadows as much, but it's a different look.
Right.
It's red and then the X. You got the X.
What's the material? Is it like the Shattered 3.0?
No.
No.
No, the only thing that's shiny is the writing. So it's actually, I don't know. It's a little bit strong. I don't know. It's like leather.
Yes, the material is dope on it. It's not like what it looked like on
It's like a worn leather though. It's like a leather.
Yeah, exactly. Like on the Amamaniers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so I got those, and then I bought a couple other little shoes. I bought some. I think I bought a couple pairs of New Balance. I bought the Mosh.
You got
New
those?
Balance. Yeah, I got those, and then I bought a pair of like these.
Yeah.
They're like brown, blue, and orange. And yeah, man. I mean, I didn't get. I mean, I got a couple things, but you know, I've been taking a break.
I feel you. Nothing wrong with that. Shoot.
Shout out Skip. Shoe Tang in the building.
Skip.
Skippity skip.
All right, I'll go ahead and start with mine. I got the Diodora from the Rocky package.
Let me get my popcorn.
I want to pull a few. They dropped the price on the whole pack, man. So I'm gonna go and grab all of them.
I'm mad that I bought those when they first came out.
Right.
I could have waited.
I'm mad I bought all them Raekwons when they first came out because they all dropped in price too.
I did get the orange and blue ones.
Yeah, they all dropped. I think that might be the one that's on sale. That was the first one, right? Yeah, but
I'm mad about that. I think those are the best ones outside of the original ones.
I do too. I got the Air Trainer Chlorophyll.
Yeah, those are classic.
Oh, you got the damn. That's right. Yeah. Damn.
Sir, I put all of this on the unbox app. You need to pay attention to
that. I know that's how you know when I be seeing stuff. I'm like, this man.
Hey, appreciate the $5 dono, man. We a little rusty, you know. We getting back into it though. But shout out
to
this guy.
Yet to be released Tree Lines, aka Skunk Air Max 1.
Man, this yet?
No, they keep pushing the date back. It got pushed back to May 7th now.
I'm supposed
to drop this weekend.
I'm locked in on those.
Man, these.
Did I tell you the situation? I ain't gonna say nothing, but like I have them, but I had them and I have them, but I don't have them. But they'll be here.
I got you. I already got you. I'm dealing with the same type of things with my folks, so I got you.
It's all love.
Oh yeah, as long as you got them, that's all that matters. Then I got the Paisley Dunks.
Listen, zoom in on him for that one, Kev. Damn, that's the.
Oh shit. Hold up.
I was like, oh, okay. Like, damn.
Hey man, we resty over here.
Oh man, yeah.
Man, this shoe is nice, man. It's really nice. I mean, it's a tearaway. It's a tearaway, but it'll never get tore away.
Oh, it's a tore.
And it's like it's a furry material, but it's the same color as a swoosh. It's trash looking. They could have did something.
Well, at least they didn't make you have to undo it to, you know what I'm saying? At least they didn't make you have to undo it to see the good part. Because I don't like messing.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah.
Like on the Maui Wowies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you could tear those up too. Those 13s, those carpet companies too.
Well, those 13s where they had the black stuff on them, and then if you don't mask it off right, it gets black stuff all over the red suede. And so I had to buy 2 pairs of those.
And then last but not least, my pickup that dropped in today, the Dunk barbershops. Man, these are crazy dope in hand. It's like a nubuck right here, and then like a light suede right like there.
Air mag type.
So did those drop yet, Marcus? Or no,
not here.
That's not what here. I thought. Okay, damn.
Hey,
let me see that. Let me see that. What's that on the front?
It's like
like the blade.
Yeah, like like clipper blades. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
I thought it was a banana clip.
They dope, man. And then the back, you got like the little swirls and stuff, and then it's like the colors like you would see on a barbershop poles and stuff, man. These hoes is clean in person, man. I wish it would have been an SB because I hate flat laces on Dunks. But
they got an Air Mag vibe to them.
Right,
got a little back,
right, and then one tip is blue and one is red. But
man these out here looking at
these are sleepers.
You gonna wear those with the ankle bracelets.
Bad in person. These ain't bad. Well, shit.
Nah, they ain't. BAA in the building was good, my brother. Who else we saw? We saw What the Sneakers dropped in. Somebody else also dropped in. Caddy was good. Shootang in the building. Shootang representing. We appreciate y'all, man, as always. Debo. OG Debo from the trap. What's good, Debo?
It's good.
Appreciate
Debo.
you for coming through, man.
All right. You got anything else? That's it.
Hell no, you got
I ain't pulling nothing else. There's a lot. Kobe's will be here on Wednesday. They just shipped right before we started, man.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
you get my dress?
You say your dress? I don't wear dresses, sir.
Uh-oh. Got him.
My dress.
Got him.
No dresses, sir.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into topics. I don't think I got anything do I?
What pick up? What's coming out? What's coming out this week?
We don't need to see nothing that's coming out because I don't want to slow my computer down. We're doing good tonight.
Yeah, let's keep it going. I'm good with that.
All right. So then let's go ahead and get in the first topic. What are we gonna talk about first? Because
man, all these topics is crazy. So,
take your
man, let's start with the Benjamin Kicks topic, man. Let's start with the reseller topic.
All right, well, go ahead and introduce it.
So the Benjamin Kicks posted a picture. He had been gone for a minute. Came back, he posted a picture, and he's got what was the Armand twos? Is that what you was?
Union twos.
Union twos. Okay, I knew it was one of them twos. Sitting on the stack of them. Sitting on the stack of them. You know, everybody posted it, went viral, and he was talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's on this fuck resellers, fuck Benjamin Kicks type thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, this was been going on forever. So why we got a problem with it? Why we mad at Benjamin Kicks for having 40% of the twos? Why we mad?
He's been doing this for a minute.
I mean, I think there's a couple things. I mean, I don't see why people are upset because it's the same thing that happens every time. I mean, there's somebody else. Like, remember when those Yeezys came out and the dude had all them things sitting there like cheeseburgers? I mean, it's something that happens and it continues to happen. The brands don't care about it, so it's almost like we just need to just run towards it or run away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just keep saying the same things and we sound like we the sad person at the birthday party. Like, man, why'd you get those? You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think that I honestly don't think that it's as big a deal. Like, I just think I've kind of detached myself from being sad about something, and if I really want it, then I just pay more. I'm just not gonna buy the other stuff that comes out. Like, I had to recondition myself not to buy every week. And I mean, sometimes it's tough. You get the text message like, man, or you hit on finish line, and it's like, man, I can just go pick these up tomorrow or whatever the next day. And it's tough to say, you know what, I ain't gonna do it. And if you keep doing that, then eventually if something comes out you really want, then you just go ahead and pick them up. I mean, honestly, the Union twos are dope, but they ain't resale dope. So
you like the Armand twos?
Not resale dope.
I got you.
All right, so when the OG colorways come back, are they gonna be resale dope? Because they're gonna sell out.
Resale dope. Yeah, I mean, I do want the OGs. Maybe not the white and red pair as much. I mean, I don't think I'd pay too much over for those, but for the original with the black, with the black and red, I would go a little over because I want the pair that doesn't have the black line in them, kind of similar to the ones that came out last. And I mean, I've actually been wearing my UNC, was it the UNC twos? I've been wearing those a lot, man. And
the all blue joints, the university ones, or
they got the blue.
Oh, the one that came in the pack.
Yeah. I've been wearing those, and I mean, like, all right, but I think those materials are different. They keep doing the two so dirty, but giving us the plastic material, kind of similar to the last OG pair that came out. It's like, man, I'm not paying overpriced because they look like plastic shoes. They look like Payless. I don't know, you got Payless, Pickway.
Yeah, we got Payless.
Payless. That's why I used to get most of my shoes for a minute.
Where you get the shoes that if you kick something too hard, that it cracks Like,
Listen,
And what's
I got
what's
stories
crazy
about
about that? What's crazy about that though is that shoe, when it originally dropped, the leather on there was the best leather you found on a Jordan back then. Man, it was a soft. It was like a designer shoe. Now they're giving us the worst leather on a shoe that was something that was special because of the leather, because of the way it was made, the quality of it.
And that's
And
the funny. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
My bad. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, most people jumping on the
Chill
on the
town,
twos now. Everybody's jumping on the twos now, but don't nobody really understand and appreciate where that shoe came from and what it was back then, even though they sat like crazy. But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, we always everybody talking about the quality of stuff, but I mean, what's really been of quality?
Well, I think it's different. I think it's different when it comes to like the two. So you got bad quality on a 4, it's still like a 4. Where a 2, it's the shine on it makes it look plastic. Like there've been a couple 5s that had that little shine on them. Like the Great 5, the last pair of Great 5s with the Jumpman on the back.
Without laces?
No, the ones with the laces had
good that's leather. Right. They had that. Yeah.
The ones with the Jumpman on the back were like plasticky, and then I think the Fire Red 5s were kind of like that. The ones with the Jumpman on the back. Now, when they dropped with the Nike Air on the back, there is a decent leather, but it makes the shoe look different, and the shape looks kind of. It doesn't. I don't know, man. When it wears funny.
Yeah.
No.
And I think 2s are a pair of shoes that can look fat too. Like when you're looking down.
They all.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta look down. You ain't even gotta look down. Look at the profile.
I'm like, man, I don't like that look. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
they do look fat.
Yeah, they do.
But everything starts to look fat as you get older, and you look at shoes. You look at them differently when you get older. And you're like, damn, they look fat. You didn't look at it like that back in the day. But like, I look at a lot of pairs. Like, I don't even wear half my Jordans because they all look big. They just chunky looking to me.
Yeah, they do look.
Like I kind of lost like love for 6. I mean, I like to have them, but to wear them out, it's just
right.
Like, what kind
I think a lot of them are just bulky. Right, you said, you can go 6s. I think, and I love 5s. 5s look bulky. I think
5s are bulky. Yeah,
but depending on how the tongue sits, the 5s you can kind of freak. But if the tongue is like pillowy, then it's like. In the 6s, sometimes it gets to the point where the little thing hangs down. I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Right now, man, all I wear is 1 through 4s. That's it.
Yep.
I don't wear nothing else outside of that.
Yep.
I really don't.
Yeah, I don't really.
Nah. I think I think for that reason. Nah.
No.
1s, 4, 1 through 4.
That's
5.
it.
I did throw them off-white 5s a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I thought the off-whites on.
Before that, it had been like 2-3 months, I think. Since
I've been really liking to get back into like 90s Nike, 90s basketball, like trying to get those kind of shoes. Like I'll be on, sitting on my iPad. And I mean, I've got the last pair, and they're not that bad. But I saw like the PE, the red pair. I did buy those on eBay. Yeah,
the 95s.
Yeah. Zoom Flight.
Zoom Flight 95.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had a red.
Yeah, there's a red pair with there's a 5 on it. So I bought those, and then I just been kind of looking on eBay, like, all right, let's look at some stuff that that is not as plentiful right now. People might not be looking for. I mean, you get a pair of Bruce Smiths for $35, $25. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was low. And like I think they had red Air Raids, and I collect the red shoes anyway. So if I see something for the low, I take a chance on it. If it looks sus, then I just figure it out.
That's just like I got them pennies. I got them pennies for $60, man.
Raymond said 12s are bulky.
Oh, that's right. You did
12s.
I think 12s are bulky too.
12s are. I think 12. I don't wear 13s too much though. I think
I love 13s. I just don't wear them too much. Yeah,
the tongue on the 13 just like, man.
Right. Yeah, that's my issue.
Like Zach Morris Conn's type tongue.
I need to hit eBay. Y'all talking about eBay, but,
man. I'm telling you, I'll be on eBay daily. I mean, because you go. Here's the secret to eBay. You go in there, you put something on your watch list. A lot of times, if it's something that's been sitting, that seller will come and send you a notification saying, hey, I'm taking off 25% of this. Man, as soon as I see that, buy.
Yeah,
I'm getting it. That's
I
how
got
them. That's how I
eBay.
got them pennies.
I
don't
do
have my
that.
eBay out
I
no
do
more.
that with jerseys, like because
Mhm.
I buy like the jerseys that the player actually worn, and sometimes I mean it'll be like $600, but then you have somebody who go to the team store and buy up a bunch of them, and he got to move them, so he's selling them for like $100. Like I think I got 3 Nike jerseys, like game worn, team issued jerseys, like $150 each. Where if you go buy them on Fanatics, the baseball jersey right now, I mean, it can run you anywhere from $300 to $450, and this is one that's been worn by the actual athlete. So
That's a big price drop. Shoot, I gotta
yeah,
get my eBay account back, man. After they did me
oh,
dirty, I shut my account off. So.
oh yeah, you got to get one, man, because you're missing out on the deals.
Man,
But
well,
eBay
now
does
that they got things in place, like because I was selling and buying shoes, so
right.
before the authentication, and like I said, once I got burned and eBay was on some dumb shit, I said, "Well, fuck yeah," and I closed my account. But now that they got the authentication in place,
But some of the authentication, I mean, you got to make sure that it's getting the authentication, because sometimes depending on what you buy and how much you spend,
right,
it doesn't come with that. So you might think that you're getting the authentication and you getting the deal.
Oh no, I make sure I check.
That joint's coming
Oh yeah,
right.
like my pennies, they didn't have authentication on them.
Right,
but I go and I look at the seller and see what their history is like.
Right.
And like this dude had like a 99.9% and had like thousands of sales and a lot of sneakers, and there was never any issue about authenticity or anything like that. So I was just like, I'm gonna run with it.
Hey, a higher soul, what size you wear first before I tell you? Because I pick up anything that's
he
in
like,
my
look,
size.
you ain't about to undercut my shit.
Yeah, I buy anything that's my size. I'll figure out what to do with it down the road. Like I'm about to pick this. There's an Astros jersey.
Man, I bought that Kobe jersey.
135.
I might have to give it to you, Kev.
Which one would you buy? Which one?
I think me and you got the same joint. The Kobe, it was a Mitchell and Ness Kobe with the North Carolina blue colors.
This one?
Oh shit, yep. Let me see. Yeah. Man, I ain't worn that motherfucker yet. I had it for 2 years. It was the first jersey I ever bought, and then I looked at it, I was like, I can't do nothing with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I wear them, do the show or whatever. But like typically, like to go out and stuff, like I won't wear a jersey. I mean, if I go to like a little event, I got a jacket to go on top of it, and I can layer it okay. But for the most part, I don't go out anyway, man. I'm a homebody.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Kev, I'm gonna have to send you my LeBron St. Vincent jersey. I got.
Send it.
It's just in the closet. The only jerseys I probably keep are my signed ones I have, but everything else I don't really need it.
Yeah, man.
You want me to get? I can give you his address, Marcus. I'll text you.
Nah, that's okay.
Oh man, he got my address.
He got a PO box in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
You know that's wrong.
You want me to read it? Want me to read it out loud right quick, Mo?
Whoa, hold up, man.
Somebody gonna sing you some Adam and Eve.
Somebody gonna be knocking at his door tomorrow.
Like, nah, man, I'm good. Never mind. But yeah, man. But I mean, real quick, and then we could close it out. It's just, I mean, it's nothing. As far as like with the reseller and stuff, it's not like that shit. We know that's been happening, right? But of course, they do this because now it's gone viral. Now he's relevant again in some sort. I mean, all publicity. Any publicity is good publicity. Even if
the last one wasn't good. He almost
the one where he got arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just being a dumbass there. But as far as like his pictures and stuff, like he had, because if I'm not mistaken, he had a bunch of the trophy room ones and he posted that, and then now he got this, and now it's like, I mean, the shit's circulating around, right? So it's putting him back in the spotlight in some sense, and that's why they do that shit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like you, Kev, like it got to a point where you just, as much as you want to get stuff, like I literally have hit on, and I've had 2 wins on sneakers. Last March, I hit on the Pandas, and then I hit on those Patas, those Pata Air Maxes. That's it. Since last January, that's all I've hit on sneakers, 2 pairs. So for me, it's like before, it's different when you're hitting on you're at least hitting on some retail stuff, then I could justify paying resale. It's not that bad. But when every pickup is resale, it just got mentally, it's just like I can't keep doing that. It's not the same, you know. So I've slowed down because of that. You know, every now and then there's a pair that I might pay a little extra for.
A little.
Well, yeah, right. Exactly. I'll pay extra for it.
Sky's the limit, everybody.
But you know, it's few and far between these days. Like, yeah, like look at these two pickups. One was $100 and the other one was an assist. So, you know, hell, matter of fact, yeah, everything, yeah.
I'm just trying to think what the next pair that I'm gonna pay over might be. I mean,
shit, I pay for them Armanier 2s.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll pay over because I want all three pairs. I entered a raffle in North Carolina, so if I hit, I will be driving.
I mean, if I get them, you know, I'm only buying for retail. But like, if I don't get them, I'm not upset about it. But I'm just trying to think, like, what I do want those 4s, the red. They're like the kind of like the green glows, but with the red.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh yeah.
With the red.
Yeah, they got red with the green.
Like the green. Yeah. What do they call it? Aren't they calling them the infrared or something? Maybe. Isn't that what they call it?
But like they're basically the same shoe with red. And then I think I'm gonna skip on the chili reds because I got the motorboats. So I mean it's basically the same. I don't know. I gotta see them.
The chili looks shinier. That's the difference. It just looks shiny.
Yeah. It's shiny. It looks shiny. It doesn't have the black stitching on the side like the motorboats.
So
I mean,
the lace was different too.
Right, yeah. So I mean,
I don't know. When somebody call me, I might take them. You know what I'm saying?
We know you will.
You in that red.
Hey, T Mac asked. He said, "Okay, what are your thoughts on the Canvas 4s?"
That's what I thought you were talking about at first. I was like,
no, I might still get those though. I mean, I'm a 4s guy, and I know that the pictures look like trash. I mean, but I think that they're all fakes. The ones that we're seeing, and
you think so?
I think they might be a little bit better. I mean, I think the Canvas can't be much different than the muslin as far as the structure, and the structure on the 3s look good. So, but I don't know. Sometimes 4s they mess up on 4s. Like I think they could have done a lot better job on the royalty 4s. Those black ones with the gold, like the shape was not good on those. But it seemed like it was better quality because it had a longer cut, but it wasn't what it could have been. So I don't know. I don't need them because I got those. I got them royalties that are similar. I wear the breads.
And you don't even wear those royalties, right? No, the laser joints.
Oh yeah, the lasers have not even touched my feet.
I
tried to sell them, but I accidentally put them in a different box. So I had them sold, and then I sent them out, and then wasn't even thinking, and it was in some other shoe box, another 4s box. So
at least I can say I've worn every pair of my 3s, every single pair I've worn.
Your Legends of Summer, you wore those?
Man, I ain't got no damn Legends of Summer.
Fresh Prince said that the nines are terrible.
Oh,
and then
here you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't feel the urge. I mean, you know, sometimes you're sitting there and you think about it too long. Like I almost thought about those them 13s, the basically the Flint, the
joints that just came out. They're all black with the
I almost thought about those too long, but I was like,
don't do that.
Man, I ain't bought a 13 in. Man,
I bought the red one, the red and the gray joints.
Yeah,
I did get a Safari pair.
What?
A Safari Air Max 1.
Oh! You got those the tan joints?
No, the BU or
the joint you had
Bayou.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I can't wait till them come in, man. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited about this shoe that everybody done stole from me and shit. But that's okay.
Well, you know, you put your ideas out there, people gonna get them.
Man,
did anybody grab the Safari joints? Raise your hand if you were able.
Yeah, everybody in the chat. If y'all got the Safaris, let us know.
It was just like, man, you know, like there's so many.
That must be who's that? That Caesar? Sneaker Bar Detroit.
Oh, Caesar, what up, Make sure y'all check out Caesar in the mornings. I see it pop up in my notifications, but
Yeah,
man,
9 a.m.
I'm bees deep and
I'll be at work.
dealing with
Yeah,
work
I
stuff.
listen when I'm at work. I'll be trying to listen to him and listen to my phone calls, but I listen to and I was listening this morning. Congrats on the
He
Kobe's,
got
man.
two pairs.
Huh? Who got two pairs?
Fresh Prince John. He got 2 pairs.
Oh yeah, he did tell me that. Yeah, he did.
Pairs
He
of
did.
what?
Those Safari Air Max.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was.
Last
Yeah,
time I got there, they were expired.
Was it Dre that had the Atmos, but was like all like more green or more teal? Who in
Yeah, Dre did one.
Yeah,
like that. He had
Did he? Okay.
I couldn't do mine like hell because I already got the damn.
Yeah, you already
Atmos.
got the.
So it was kind of pointless to do that. But I mean, it makes sense if you don't have that pair.
Right.
That's why I want
like,
that.
you know me, man. I always try to do a Ohio State pair, so that's why I just kept it like that. But you know, I wanted to do like an old school Cavs because that's like my second favorite colorway, like a New York Mets and Knicks.
Oh
yeah.
But you know, they was trying to limit my
like
greatness.
Brad
let me ask y'all this because Caesar was talking about it on the show today. He said because I think his Kobe is supposed to either come tomorrow or one day early as well. He said he going straight to feet with his Kobe's, and I said if I wear my Kobe's, it's gonna be a long time. Would y'all wear those Sweet 16s?
Yeah,
I don't like the Kobe's, so I'm biased.
Yeah, I mean, I would rock
What's up,
them.
KG?
Do they have a white outsole?
Caesar, they got a white outsole?
Caesar, I think he's supposed to come tomorrow, man. Hope post some pics if yours come. Mine get here Wednesday, but
what size are those gonna be, Caesar?
Caesar wear like a 15 or something, 16?
Yeah, he
18. They're gonna be looking like a Russian ship.
Yeah, the front, the outsole is white. The outsole is white.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I mean, if I got them, I mean, they're.
I guess is it that you buy them and you buy them because the sentimental value, or you buy them because
to me that's a sentimental shoe. To me, that's more of a I got this shoe. I'm gonna put it in a case because it means something. You know, this is the first shoe his daughter's on. You know, it's got both of their names on it, both of their numbers. So to me, it's a shoe that I just don't want to mess up. Now, if I had 2 pair, yeah, I'll rock the hell out of it.
I was about to say, man, like if you I got you.
Now,
but you're probably not gonna beat it up like that, Marcus. Like, how often would you really rotate the shoe to where you would mess it up?
Even beating it up, man. I just like if I had the Legends of the Summer, I don't think I would ever wear them.
All right. Well, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question to you. I mean, and we'll see. I mean, is it sentimental or does the style go a longer way? So, if you had to pick out of 3 Kobe's, you got the Grinches, the Kobe GG, and the red Grinches, reverse Grinches. They all worth the same amount. Which one are you taking?
He asking you, Marcus, because I told you I don't like the Kobe's. I ain't taking any of them.
Chat, yeah, go ahead and
let the chat.
Damn, that's tough. That's a tough ass question. I can only get one shoe. That's what you're saying.
Only one.
Man, come on now. Pick the one that you can wear with more stuff. That would clearly be the one that just dropped. How often you gonna be able to wear that? I would
go with the Sweet 16s again because of
that
shoe will never be retro. That shoe will never. If they have some more stock and they drop that, yes, but it'll never be retro. We're gonna see the Grinch again. We're gonna see that reverse Grinch. We're gonna see all of this because Nike been putting out everybody PEs and shit like that. So we're gonna see all that, but we'll never see this shoe again.
That's true.
So I have to go with the GGs because it's never coming back.
I'm going.
So hold on. So with that, of course. With that mindset, then, do you say I'm not wearing it because you are going to keep it, or are you saying I'm not wearing it because if that's true, 5 years, X number of years, they might be worth a lot of money, and you can dump them? Like,
I don't care. I'll never sell that shit.
Okay.
I'll never. It's not You know, my shoes I don't look at them as far as value because shit, I spend a grip on half of them anyway. So I
Right.
ain't gonna make back a whole lot of money. To me, it's more, you know, again, that shoe, the Legend of the Summer 3, any of the Legend of the Summer shoes, the only way I wear any of those shoes is I have to have doubles. Otherwise, I wear it around my neck, but I'm not putting them on my feet.
And this was a M Squared Kicks. This was a hypothetical. This is what we do. You know, man, we know we do hypotheticals, but like,
But how can you say that? Because before all these LeBron started releasing,
right.
everybody said you'll never see those. They'll never release. Nike ain't letting shit sit in the vault no more.
Yeah, they dropping it. I mean, I think at some
Especially
point
if they can make money.
I think at some point they'll drop. I mean, but I mean, you know me, I'm more I like red kicks, and my second pick would be the Grinches, just because of that white outsole. Now, I mean, I like there's sentimental value. I get that, because I mean, you see the videos, and I mean, I have daughters, so I mean, it definitely is touching. But when it comes to certain things, like I mean, I respect Kobe, but Kobe he's not my GOAT. So it's different. Like I'm not like Maul, where you know what I'm saying. He has that attachment, and you know a lot of other people that have that magic attachment now that you know that it's rare and that you know I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Like the shoe's okay.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
But it's not like I mean I would. There's a lot of other shoes that I rather have the Bruce Lee joints.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I don't even hardly wear black shoes, you know, but to me that shoe, because of what it means and just the little subtle touches that they put on there, having his number, her name, his name, just the little small touches that were added to it. But real quick, pull up what Dub P said earlier about he wouldn't be shocked if Nike makes those GDs on Mama Day. Here's the thing. First of all, what you got to remember is that this shoe was made 2 years ago.
Right.
Okay. And the only reason why it didn't release before is because of the whole thing with Vanessa. So that would mean that they would have to have started making Mama Day is in August. They would have to start making this another lot of these shoes 2 years ago. And they wouldn't have done that because of all the stuff that happened with Vanessa. So now we may get another variation of this shoe. It may be reversed, but they're not. I don't think she's going to allow them to make this shoe again. That's my opinion.
Because she's not in it for the money.
Right.
So, yeah. I can see that. She's probably thinking like her daughter. This is my daughter. Like right. I don't want you to capitalize off of her.
I don't think continuing to soulless. I don't think she's soulless, and I think that she does things for a reason. But them Mambasita track.
My fault, Mo.
Those sweatsuits. What were they like $100, $200 for a top, and then $200 for the bottom?
The kids were 180, adults were $280 for the top for the hoodies.
Come on, man.
Oh, it was $280 for the hoodie.
Ask Ma, what were they? Because you got them. And I get that, you know, like I said, if you're a true Kobe fan, like if you're a true Kobe fan, I hope somehow you get them. But like 224.
But they've got to find better ways to, and we say stuff like this all the time, right? Like at some point, Nike has to start doing better with catering to the consumer, right? So you can easily track if they're in, and this is where it gets tricky. If I'm somebody who you clearly sees has a pattern, I am buying up a bunch of Kobe's. Maybe you sit here and say, you know what, we're going to give early access to this set of 5,000 valued customers who genuinely, you know, support the brand. The problem now is everything sells out now. So it's like, you can't really say you are. So that's where it's messed up, right? Like back in the day, you had like a pattern, like, okay, cool. But now that, you know, the sneaker market's changed, everybody's just buying shit just to have it. Trash sells out. So now it's harder because you can't say, okay, you're truly a Kobe fan. Let's give you early access. So it would have been nice if they could have done that before shit really. But they got to find ways to cater towards people, like mall. Like I sit here and look at mall, like you ain't getting no early access. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
You gotta find ways to cater to people who are
and
genuinely.
that made absolutely no sense, because if you look at what Sneakers said before the drop, that they were sending access to people who are regular purchasers of Kobe's. Mall tries for every fucking Kobe that comes out, every Kobe, whether he hits or not, he is going to try for every Kobe. So when you see somebody, now my Kobe's started to go up because I was trying to hit for Maul, and then there was pairs I wanted for myself as well. But Maul goes for everyone. So it ain't too many people out there who go after every damn Kobe that dropped on sneakers, especially like before he passed. So he should have definitely been getting, he didn't get exclusive access at all. And they say it went out to 500,000 people. That's crazy.
Oh, so it was 500,000, but there was only 93,000 pairs?
They say 500,000 people got exclusive access, but it was only 92,000 pairs.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it would be tough to like really dig down into who's an actual Kobe fan outside of people who are well known for for liking Kobe. But like, I mean, there's a lot of people who they would like to have Kobe's, but it's hard to get Kobe. I mean, there's been Kobe's I've tried to get. I've been unsuccessful, so I don't even try for Kobe's anymore. Like, I mean, I'll try for Jordans. Like I got another pair of them Brotherhoods that they trying to get rid of, but eventually at some point, what I'm saying? Like, I got 2 pairs.
Man, you get them at retail, even on StockX and shit.
They were retail. They were retail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, StockX retail a little different because they had all them fees in there. It hurt. It hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, why y'all selling them at just stop buying them. Stop buying them.
Right. Just leave them in the stores.
But you know what though? There are things that maybe you can do, right? So if you look at, and I get it, Nike's bigger than some of these smaller boutiques, but you have boutiques who run contests that genuinely test like who's really fans of stuff. Like it could be something where you say, hey, you know what? And again, let's limit it, right? Maybe you say, hey, 5,000 people, send us something that shows that you're a big Kobe fan. Let's see your collection. Let's see your jerseys. Something that says that you genuinely are a fan of this person, right? It don't got to be sneakers only, right? Because like you said, not everybody can afford or get sneakers, but you might be a big Kobe fan. You got jerseys, something like that. Tag, Nike, whatever, Kobe 24, I don't know. And then let them sift through some of that and say, oh yeah, there's ways to get the community involved. Because let's be honest, I mean, people like to show off their stuff and they like to be involved in that. But there are ways you can get it to where you kind of feel like you're giving access to people who genuinely care about stuff, and you get people involved. And that shit, it goes viral. People start buzzing. But when you do all this, you're going viral over the wrong shit. Like all we're talking about is how fucked up the process was for how they did this.
Yeah, but we are talking about it, so they're staying relevant. But
you're right.
Like what Caesar says, he said they really don't care. They don't care because caring costs money. Just like
it does.
There's all these people that talk about these people that are on welfare and blah blah blah. Oh, I would get up and go. They need to go ahead and look at that. It's like we're gonna spend more money on people checking to make sure that everybody's on the up and up. To make sure every last person, you're gonna spend more money in taxes for the checks and balances, and then there's people that actually do need it. So I mean, it's just like, hey,
you're right.
Some people gonna get over. I mean, but do you want to live that lifestyle? So it's just like it gets to the point where it's like, all right, if you can afford it, you can get it anyway. Right. And then it gives somebody an opportunity that maybe they're not in the best financial place, or if they get lucky, then it kind of puts people in a predicament because you might really like a shoe, but that shoe's going for $1,000. You need $500 to pay, to maybe pay next month's rent. And I mean, you could probably get it, but you're gonna scrimp and if you pay it all off right now, then you're gonna have an extra $500. Right. You only spent, $100 and whatever, $200 for the shoe. So that kind of puts you in a predicament. Like, man, I feel bad with this $800 or $1,000 right here, and then we could be doing this and that, and or they're gonna take like 2,000 pictures of the shoe and sell them and act like they still got them.
I hope they wouldn't do that, but
oh man. But yeah, Caesar said, I mean, as long as we continue to give them the money, it's going to be business as usual
Yeah,
because
he's right.
there's no reason for them to change. If it was something where we were like, hey, we're not buying anything else,
Yeah,
like I mean, like me not buying the regular bullshit. Yeah, they end up at the outlet. There's 2 shoes that ends up at the outlet.
Yeah,
That ain't hurting their bottom line. I mean, and somebody will go to the outlet and spend retail on them things that have been sitting there for months just because they have the opportunity to buy something at retail because they've created the culture of, hey, if you can buy it at the MSRP, then you winning. So you're gonna buy shit that you don't even want now.
Yeah.
The thing about it, we get mad at these brands like Nike and Adidas and stuff like that for the way they do things. But at the end of the day, they're not doing anything any different from any other corporate business. I mean, for the people where I work at AT&T, and there's a lot of shit that the people on the top could do differently. There's a lot of shit that they hear from us that we complain about. But at the end of the day, they're still making their money. So it doesn't matter, and it's not going to matter with Nike. You know, so that's why I've got to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? If I miss and I want the shoe, I'll get it. I don't even get upset anymore.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like there's no point in getting upset because
it's not.
Their profits aren't being affected, so they're going to keep doing it. And at the end of the day, I mean, I cannot. If I'm gonna, nobody's forcing me to go spend this money on the shoes, right? It's either I can save some money and put it towards something else, or I can buy the shoes and spend the resale, and be pissed about it. Like, they're a business, that's what they're doing. I mean, and like I said, their bottom line's not affected. They're selling out every week, so there's no reason for them to change. But then that's on me as a person to say, ooh, do I want the shoes this bad that I'm gonna spend, X thousands of dollars or whatever? I mean, you can only be mad at yourself really at that point, because I mean, you're the one who makes the choice to spend the money or not.
And I see this statement by Mo Kick saying sneaker fetish want to be detective, but he was part of the backdoor too, and sounds like a jealous girlfriend that didn't get it. Hey,
where's that at?
So let's talk about that. That's our next topic. So let's go to that.
Well, here, let me say something. Let me say something
something
about that. I mean, I think that in this place, when you are trying to exist and to be and to stay relevant, you talk about everything, and emotion sells. Emotion keeps people's eyes on you. So I think that sneaker fetish, like personally, I think that he's got a good delivery, like in how he articulates, and I think he can hold. He might not need to talk about some of the things he talks about, but I think he's a talented YouTuber or whatever. I think he's a good speaker. Let's just say it like that. And I think that sometimes if you want to maintain the trajectory in this space, you got to get into topics where you put that emotion. And there's a lot of people that do that, and then it gets to the point where it kind of comes off corny, or it kind of seems like they don't really have a soul in the game, if you whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of people like that, but I don't fault them because they have a goal, and this is the goal that they're going to work towards, and somebody else is going to do it. So if they have the opportunity and they don't have any qualms about putting themselves out there like that, and they're going to find success and they're going to get paid, then go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna talk shit about you.
I'm curious about this part of the backdoor thing.
And I can't be mad at Sneaker Fetish about what he did, because we broke the story before anybody. The trophy room backdoor stuff, nobody had this story. We broke this story before anybody, because I actually saw the inventory of shoes that I can't say it came from Trophy Room or if it came from Nike. I can't say it came from Memphis.
I remember.
Is what I can tell you. It came from Memphis, and I saw the boxes. I saw the Trophy Room shoes. I saw all that. That was over a year ago. You can go back on our show and go back and look at it. I think it was January. We did a couple episodes where we talked about it before the shoes even dropped, before anybody even knew they were backdoor. We broke the story, and I told everybody that at least 50% of the inventory was already in resellers' hands. So I can't get mad at Sneaker Fetish for coming back telling a story a year and a half later that we broke. I mean,
but I think ain't it pretty obvious though? Like, because the thing is this: if there were two sources that had the shoes, Nike and Trophy Room, and if there are early pairs already in circulation, is Nike really leaking pairs? I doubt it. So that clearly means that this one source right here backdoored the pairs. It's like you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. It's one thing if there were like tons of boutiques getting them, you can't determine where it came from. It's Marcus Jordan and it's Nike.
I think that I think that
were there other boutiques that got the shoes?
I think that
I don't think it was. I think it was Trophy Room and Nike.
It's controlled chaos is what it is. And that's why Marcus is allowed to say certain things that he's allowed to say without any type of repercussions, not just because he's Jordan's son. These are things that have been discussed, and because Nike, I mean, they love Jordan and everything, but they're not going to let anybody mess their business up. If that was negatively affecting what Nike is doing, then they would say something about it. They don't even say anything about it, and there's no repercussion. That's why, I mean, anything that he says is probably checked by a lawyer just to make sure that, hey, you know, like we own Jordans, we can put Jordans out.
Yeah. I mean, like if Nike's not being impacted, then what do they care?
Right.
Like we're just complaining. Marcus is gonna lie. Not this one, but he's just gonna lie, and the story's gonna pass, just like it did before. And now it's brought up again. I mean, there's no, but like I said, as long as
I love how when somebody name come up, somebody go and tell them, hey, they talking about you on the show, and they pop up in the chat. I love it. But what's happening, Sneaker Fetish? But going back to what I was saying, I was when we broke that story last year, I was numb to it simply because as long as I've been collecting sneakers and the things that I've seen previous to this, I mean, Nike has been back. I'm not going to say Nike. I'm not going to say somebody corporate at Nike is backdooring pairs, but people who work at Nike are backdooring pairs. And it's been going on way before the Marcus Jordan thing happened. There was the guy, I can't even think of his name, the guy in Memphis who used to get everything before everybody. He would have stacks of shoes. He's still on IG. I can't think of what the dude's name is, but he would have pairs of all of the releases before they came out. And he was selling for way over retail.
Are you talking
and
about?
This was 7 years ago. You know the guy. I'm sure you follow him. I just can't think of what the dude. Now he's a young guy, young black dude.
You said.
Oh yeah, you're talking about dude from here.
Kicks Malik.
No. You're talking about.
No, he's from Memphis. No, this dude lives in Memphis because I've hung out with him.
What was his name? There was a dude.
It wasn't nothing like that.
There was a dude here that used to get him too because remember Mo, we were in Cleveland. I think he had.
Okay, the South Memphian is one of them, but there's another guy too. There's another man. I wish I could remember his name. I didn't hung out with the guy.
You don't talking about the dude. He had the. I think he had the cause for us when we were in Cleveland. Zeke Sneaks.
But he's in Florida though.
Zeke Sneaks is in Cleveland, or he's in Ohio. Yeah.
Okay.
It was Zeke Sneaks, and then there was another one too that was with him. But
yeah. Okay, right. Because I remember the call. Yeah, I remember the call.
Dre, what's going on, Nicole?
Yeah, something else too. I forgot. Yeah, but I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's outlets all over the place, man. I mean,
you watch. What's that? It's the dudes that have the story here that cater to celebrities. They get pairs months, private selection. They get pairs that somebody that works at the warehouse is stuffing in their clothes, taking it out the warehouse and shipping it to them 6-7 months before the shoe even comes out or even is seen. You know what I'm saying? This stuff has been going on. It's been going on. You know, the trophy room just exposed it because for number one, it was Michael Jordan's son. For number two, it was a hot release that everybody wanted. And then nobody got pairs. And then, of course, we saw all the other shady stuff going on with, you know, like
well, why are you taking pictures? That's my thing.
Connected YouTubers got pairs, you know, backdoor or whatever. So, you know, it made a story. But again, why are we getting mad at something that's, I mean, I can remember far back. Hell, I mean, I'm gonna be just straight up with you. I've had connections and plugs. I've had connections and plugs in sneakers since the 90s. I mean, I had people who worked in boutiques who I can get a pair from 2 and 3 weeks before they drop. You know what I'm saying? So why am I gonna get mad about somebody else getting the same advantage? There's nobody here in this chat that's not gonna take advantage of being able to get pairs early and get them backdoor where they ain't got to go through standing in the line, doing no raffle. There's nobody. And there's nobody in here that's not going to take the opportunity, if you got the cash, to go out and buy 500 pairs of trophy rooms and sell them and make a profit 10 times of what you paid.
Remember the 5?
Why do we get mad about this shit? Why do we get mad?
Hey, what the sneakers? Shout out to the $5 dono. I mean, we get mad at it because it's just emotion, and they know that well, yeah. I mean, well, I'm saying that the community, it causes a buzz in the community, and everybody starts talking about it. Everybody says they're gonna not buy anymore, and then Saturday comes up or Friday from now on, and then people back on the team. So what the sneaker said, do y'all think Marcus was still gonna backdoor, even though with picks out? Or just be more selective. He gonna do the same thing. Marcus,
the picks don't prove anything. I mean, the picks don't really, until you see some transactions. Again, like I said,
right. Like
I saw the same boxes that are on those pictures. I don't know if it was Sneaker Fetish. I saw those same boxes with my own eyes over a year ago with the shipping labels and all that. I saw all the shoes before the shoe dropped. But unless I got something that I can actually a video of seeing Marcus Jordan making a transaction back and forth and all that. Yeah. What proof do you have?
But here's
what do you really have?
But here's the rub, though, because there's a lot of people who are out here that want sneakers because they have a perceived value, and this chaos where the supply is seemingly lower makes the value go higher. So then that shoe that maybe they wanted now is a must cop. And it continues to fuel the desire to have these exclusive shoes. Yeah. You got a pair of shoes that most likely you go to the mall right now, that nobody's gonna have. Yeah. And that's unfortunately in this culture, that's worth something.
Light up Sneaker Fetish comment.
All right.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they
yeah.
I mean, I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna go with an allegedly because I don't want to be.
I mean, but at the end of the day, though, I mean, if you have those connections, I mean, that's just what happens. Like but the thing is, though, they go out there and they go to these sneaker events and they network, and who knows really what they're all collectively working together and collabing on things, right? So if from that it's like, hey, I'm gonna scratch your back, I'm gonna give you this. But I mean, trust me, that if that happened, and again, I ain't in my business, I'm sure it wasn't just because like, hey, I think you're cool. I'm sure that there's some other dealings going on from a business perspective that's probably going on.
Big Kid said, I take 500 pairs backdoor, but I bless people for retail. Of course.
Yeah.
Kev, Mo, Nicole, Maul, the Shoe Tank crew, people who I'm tight with. Yeah, here y'all got y'all for retail. But this other 400 pair, because I ain't got 500 friends, nigga. I ain't got 500 motherfucking friends.
I might not tax you as hard as I might not tax.
I barely got 20 friends. So the rest of you motherfuckers, yeah, I mean, that's just because at the end of the day,
it's business.
I have to take care of myself and my family, period. And these just sneakers.
Chantel want to throw her hat in there because I see her with the so you gotta take her to Miss DMV Souls.
I mean, of course, Chantel, you family. I mean, there's certain people who family who gonna get love, but everybody else, I mean.
But though, I'm not gonna lie, just the inability to be able to get just anything that's not even that's overly hyped for retail has really just drained the like. I'm always gonna love shoes. I'm gonna keep picking up shoes, but I'm not gonna lie, it has drained some of the passion that I have out of me because I just refuse to pay resell for every single shoe.
But
if this you sprinkle it in between.
But this is what graduation is, man. I mean, you graduate into something else, and then like in school, another class comes up and takes our spots, and they buy all these shoes up too. Because I mean, are the numbers getting that much more? Are they changing that much? Not really.
I don't think they're changing.
So as the appetite grows, they're not increasing the output.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
not. They don't.
It's just like, all right, cool. You had your run. You'll be out of it. or you dip back in here and there, but then we got some young kid that's getting a pair and he's starting a business off of it. Now he's got to buy more shoes. It's drugs. It's drugs.
Hey, look, I say this: the fact that my inability, because I'm tired of sneakers sucks. The inability for me to not pick up stuff for retail though with sneakers is actually in a way a blessing for me, because now I've started branching out into brands that I never would have even really given the opportunity to try. So New Balance, it's not, I'm not even just gravitating. New Balance is doing some big things, right? Like they are really stepping it up. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you know what? Let me try this. And honestly, they're more comfortable than Nikes. Had I been able to grab every single thing for retail from sneakers, I probably wouldn't have tried to get any of the New Balances, because I'm Nike's bitch. Like I'm all about Nike. But because of that, it's like now I'm stepping out and I'm paying more attention to other brands and what they're doing.
You graduate.
And yeah, so it's like you just got to pivot. You know,
now,
I still love Nikes.
Now, but hold up. Now, what if that was the plan, to have you go from one brand to another brand? Like, what if that's the natural flow? Because if everybody's on Nike, then how does Puma exist? How does New Balance exist? And if New Balance becomes cool, now there's a taste for that. And if it becomes cool within a different demographic, then
whose plan would that be though? How would that benefit? I mean, because that's only going to hurt Nike in the long run. It's just like a few years ago when Adidas started to blow up, then Nike was just like, wait a minute, we got to change some shit up, because now Adidas getting some shine.
Right. Can you have stock in Adidas and have stock in Nike?
Yeah.
Who is? Wait,
all right,
who is the person? Well, when you say stock, you talking about like a VP? Like if I work at a VP at Nike, or are you talking about? Like
no. I'm saying like, say if you got a bunch of money, and you buy a bunch of shares in both of them, and then you stand to benefit from.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you try and do like that AMC / GameStop.
Yeah. If you stand to gain, then it's in their best interest to keep, your money in there. You know what I'm saying? So here's the flow.
That's a big ass gamble.
We're not going against. They're not going up against each other. They don't talk nothing about each other. These guys don't work together. Like it ain't like back when it was Reebok versus Nike. Reebok and Adidas, I think Reebok is on entity now, but I think they just bought them. Yeah, but I bought a pair. I bought them D Brown pumps, them Omni. They got shipped from Adidas.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, because I mean, you got to think about it. It's going to take, for that transition, it's going to take a little while, because again, those shoes are made 2 years in advance before the release.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not working against each other. It's in their best interest to keep people's appetites.
But aren't they the same though, Kev? Like a New Balance and a Nike.
Well, I'm saying like a Nike. I'm saying a Nike. Like say you can't get your pair of Nikes. What does everybody say? Oh, these New Balances came out. I'm about to go for those. Nobody was talking about 550s.
I don't think Nike want anybody else. Nike is that company that wants to step on every fucking body. They don't care how big.
I think that's what they want us to think.
Well, think about it. They're going after customizers. They're going after customizers.
What happened when Adidas started making a move? Nike changed shit up. Nike that brought them to the edge of their seat when Yeezy started moving.
What if they want us to think that?
Yeah, I agree.
I can't see that. I can't see that. Nike is greedy. Nike and Apple. Nike and Apple, two greedy ass companies that want to step on. They want to be if Nike can step on everybody and destroy everybody and just only be Nike Jordan brand, that's exactly what they would do, just like Apple.
Well, then they would make more. They would make more shoes then if they want to do that. But if they sell out they know they're gonna sell out every Saturday. So there's gonna be somebody that got an extra $200 in their pocket. What does Adidas do? They drop a Yeezy. What do? They drop something else. So you go to the mall, man, they got these though. I'm gonna buy these. They're not buying no Team Jordans because they can't get other Jordans. They're not, they can't get retro.
They've already made their money off of what's sold out. So yeah, it sells out, and I might not be able to get them, and I'm gonna go to Adidas. But there's Nike.
Right, but if you know that your overflow is going to your competitor, and you don't do anything about it,
What do you do though? If
You're
you start
you're
mass producing too much,
you're supporting it. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that you have to mass produce too much, but you can ramp it up. I mean, your stockholders want to see more.
Right now they really only have competition out of Adidas.
Hey,
they don't have competition out of New Balance.
No, they don't. And New Balance and Sneaker Fetish said the same thing. New Balance is hot right now, but I don't know if they have staying power. Like right now, they're doing some things, and they might do some things for a couple more years. Who knows? It might even be 1 year. But I don't know if they have staying power, and I damn sure know they don't have the power to overthrow Nike. That ain't gonna
right now, New Balance is riding this wave because they have black designers that are coming in, being creative, and it's pulling people in, saying, "Wait a minute, they got black designers. We can see their face. We can interact with them." That's why when you look at Nike collabing with like Union and shit like that, you know they looking at, damn, New Balance is making some moves. We got to do the same thing, because for years we were saying, where the black designers at for Nike? Where the female designers at for Nike? Now they see New Balance doing this shit like that, so they got to start making some extra steps to do the same thing to keep us interested. But at the same time, New Balance will never get big enough to be able to compete with Nike. They just won't. I mean, they'll take a large chunk, but they'll never be on that level.
But I'm saying though, at some point, you keep making money. I mean, it's just like saying like Barstool Sports against like a Concepts or Complex or ESPN. Like nobody thought that Barstool could compete. Now these dudes they're major players in the game, and New Balance was nowhere. I mean, nobody wasn't thinking about New Balance really. I mean, there was a core group of people that always collected New Balance, but now it's spread significantly further. I mean, how many New Balances did you have
but
5
like
years
you said,
ago?
let's be realistic though, right? Like, let's be realistic. You got, if you and Sneaker Fresh said the same thing. You strip away these collabs, right? In particular with, you got Joe Fresh Goods and Salehi and all that. If you strip away the fact that you got these, black creators coming in, you take them away. How many of these black, shoe buyers are really going to go over and try and buy New Balance? Because for the most part, it's always been, these are shoes for old white men who are dads. You take the black creators out of the mix, right? And all that. How many people really are going to go over there? Like, here's a big shift to that is because of that.
Here's what's going to happen with New Balance that I can already see. The same thing that happened with Adidas. Adidas started feeling themselves when they was releasing all those boot shoes outside of Yeezy, Ultra Boost, and all this other kind of shit. That wave rode for a minute, but then it died. And now all of that stuff, if it ain't Yeezy, is sitting on shelf. New Balance is starting to do the same thing. They're pushing out too many releases because they're feeling themselves. They got to stick with collabs in order to generate the hype around their shoes. Because, yeah, some of these 550s are selling and stuff like that. But you walk in any shoe store, but you walk in any shoe store right now, you're going to find some New Balance on the shelves, but you're not going to find no Jordans. But you're going to find some New Balance.
You're not going to find the good New Balances. You're not going to find good Jordans. I mean, these are B tier products that have to exist to sit on shelves to sell other bullcrap. Because I mean, if they just had what's going to sell out every Saturday, they'd only be open 1 day a week. So I mean, there's people that's buying them stepdaddy Jordans. There's people that's buying, the dad New Balances and all that stuff. I mean, it's gonna go, but I think that they are giving a certain amount of market share by not supplying enough shoes, by not supplying enough of the stuff that people want. And then we can
put Sneaker Fetish up there.
Oh no, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
And that's a fact.
He's right.
If I'm gonna tell you what, Amy Leandor and Joe Fresh Goods is what's keeping New Balance in people's mouth. Those two. Outside of them,
there could always
those three
always emerge. I mean, say they have a push where they start getting local people involved, and it just becomes like more of a cult thing, and then they take over as far as that because they have an actual attachment. Say there's a company that comes out that actually listens to the people and they create based on that, but they definitely have to have the shoe, the creation to pull people in. but say that they give people exactly what they want as far as the availability, interaction,
Yeah,
and
give
and
some
and they,
pre-order.
and they have say
Give me some
somebody
pre-order, right?
starts doing that. You don't think that Nike's going to change anything? I mean, I
No,
get I get
no.
Caesar saying they're the Titans, but at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like your belly's not as full as it was. Just sure it's full, but it's less food.
But see, but Kev,
But
when you got to
I
think
don't
about it,
know, Kev.
we
Yeah,
we get hyped over Jordans and releases like that when the shit that we buy not even Nike's number one sellers. You know what I'm saying? Air Force Ones and basic shit like that are their top sellers. So losing the hype around the stuff that we buy, it's not going to hurt them. It's not going to take anything away from them.
So then why don't they make more?
they don't need
To keep the hype.
They don't. Right? Exactly.
But why does that hype matter if that's not what they're eating off of? That's not what's feeding
it keeps
them.
them relevant.
Then why?
It keeps them relevant because that's.
But why does that keep them relevant if they're buying the other?
Send Caesar the link, man. Put the link in there. Unless
y'all
got to go.
I'm getting ready to get
Actually,
off.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I got 15 minutes. I gotta go pick up some groceries between 9 and 10. But that's
Man,
the thing.
We need to continue this with sneaker fetish and African Caesar.
We can run it back tomorrow. Oh wait, hold up.
No, I got to do retro talk tomorrow.
I can't.
I'll see y'all in about 3 months.
Oh hell no, hell no! This was a dope ass show. I can't wait no damn 3 months and shit.
I ain't running 3 months. Shit, we can run it. Hey, look, I mean, there's plenty to talk about.
I'm playing the devil's advocate because we always talk about the same things and we go in the same direction. But like, I think sometimes we need to think outside the box because otherwise, everything's going to continue the same way anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing's going to change. But it's kind of cool to think that there's an opportunity that if something were to happen that maybe it could.
I mean, it's nice to see these. It's nice to see people looking at other shoes and looking at other brands. It's nice to see that. I mean, it's nice to see these other brands putting out products that we actually want to buy. You know, so I'm enjoying it right now. I mean, of course, I hate that I can't get everything for retail, but I'm really enjoying the shoes that are coming out now because it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. Like I can't.
But what I real quick I do want to say, I think we should put together a episode. I mean, however long it take, but Caesar fetish, and let's all just with it. and round table, and let's do that. Let's do that. Maul, when you can come on, I guess when y'all hit up Kev, and let's kind of round table that and put it together and see what we can do because I think that'd be dope.
We'll figure it out. But yeah. I gotta watch my little show before bedtime. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch Winning Time. You know what I'm saying?
I watched that last night, man.
Wait, missing the forest for the trees. All right, nigga.
Oh, see.
All right, let's wrap it up. I got a grocery run to make. I gotta pick up my order.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch my show, and then I gotta get up at the ass crack of dawn.
All right, I'll start it off.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been a minute. We all got real life shit going on, so it's been a little hectic. We had to pop on a little more often. I don't know if it's gonna be every Monday, but we'll definitely come on and bless y'all with a little bit of combo every now and then. Let me see what else I got going on. Yeah, the app. Wednesday, Thursday, we're dropping the app. We're going to be offering sneaker insurance and self-authentication.
Yeah, buddy.
Stuff. So,
major.
We got some big things cooking up. I just need an investor to give us some more money so we can speed it up. But, we got that coming Wednesday, Thursday, and, keep checking us out. Appreciate the support we've gotten, and, thanks for tuning in.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and shout out people that shout us out. Definitely appreciate y'all sticking with us. I mean, like I said, this is the second show of 2022 and it's May. So definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to Beard Jedi. Shout out to Caddy and OG Sneakers too. Make sure y'all check them out. They've been going pretty strong on Wednesdays. I know, man, I've been I've been going to sleep at like 9 o'clock. So
I wish.
I go to sleep. I'm up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So and then shout out to KB Fresh Kicks. Man, he that union picture that he had there too today.
Yeah,
today.
that was
Woo! Don't do that. All right.
Wait, is he even still here? He know better. Don't.
Shout out to John Fresh Kicks. And then who else we got here?
It was M Kern 724.
Yeah, M Kern. Appreciate you, brother. And then I don't know, people tagged the show and
Laced Up MD. She shouted us out. What the Sneakers shouted us out.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you.
BAA and Hop, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Shoe Tang. We have a Shoe Tang show where everybody just kind of come in and
yeah, we need to do that too.
That'll be like a battle royal.
Yeah, it'd be like the real Wu Tang where he got 20 niggas on the stage trying to.
Y'all got to make sure y'all got time. That will not be a short show. So
I have to make sure that I'm prepared. Shoot, man, I'm gonna get up at the ass cracking.
What the Sneakers also shouted us out. I don't know if we said him and
yeah.
And Skip goes hard.
Skip goes hard.
Skippity doo.
Man, I wanted to check out Skip's like live sometimes, but he be going like he start up at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I see. I'm like, yeah, because I'll be up in there. I'll be sitting in the bed like
Skip, go live on some regular hours, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reek and Power Girl. You know what I'm saying? She disowned us, and then shout out to Maul too. Hopefully we can get him, come back through. I see Dre snuck in.
Did it?
Yeah, Dre been kicking. He been doing the TikToks. Y'all messing with the TikTok?
I don't know. Look at TikTok.
That's okay. Hey Dre, I'm gonna need you to make me a few TikToks. That's what I'm gonna do.
Appreciate it, Big Joe.
He does a good job. So
he does.
Yeah, definitely appreciate y'all. And Marcus, you got anything else?
I got something real quick. I just want to say
thank you.
We've been doing this for a long time, 7 years. You look at Sneaker Box Podcast, Sneaker Bar Detroit. They've been doing this shit for a long ass time. Retro Talk Forum been doing this shit for a long ass time. Talking Kicks been doing this shit for a long ass time.
Yep.
And it's sad when I see the chats and the subscribers are as low as they are, because we really, between all of us, and especially all of us people of color, we started this stuff. We've been doing this shit for a long time. And I'm not gonna come on here and beg for followers and subscribers, but man, just support these shows like what we doing. We don't do this for money. We ain't making money like the Tony D's and all that. We're doing this for the love of it and for the passion. So if you can, share the show with people, tell them about us or whatever, and hit the like button and a comment. That's all. We ain't asking. I ain't gonna come on here like some other folks begging for donations and stuff like that. Just support us, please. You know what I'm saying? Just show us some love. If it's just coming through, just hitting the like button, leaving a comment, whatever. That's all I ask. Because this is something we do for fun. And these fellas got families. I'm single. These fellas got family. They taking time out of their lives that they could be with their family to come on here and do this. Because I asked them to come on tonight.
Because I was just sitting there like, I'm gonna do my Monday thing.
Yeah,
I did cut the grass yesterday, so I had time.
Any little thing, man, just helps. Help support all of us. And again, you got Sneaker Box, Sneaker Bar Detroit. You got tomorrow I'll be on Retro Talk. Yeah, they come on in the mornings. They be on early as hell, but still, half of us working from home. Go on and watch them. Retro Talk Forum. They're gonna be on tomorrow. I will be a guest on there. Talking Kicks. You got Channel Chill Town, who pop up anytime and do some great shows. You want to see some dope ass kicks, man? I'm telling y'all just spread the love and spread the word so we can, at least just get our message out to a large audience. We love y'all who've been supporting us, because everybody here been from day one. But just keep on just showing that love, man, because we really appreciate it. And with that, I can't tell y'all we're gonna see y'all next week, but we'll be back.
Peace.